At this time, I would like to shift to closing out today's symposium. And I don't know about you, but it feels like today just flew by for me. Last summer, when we launched MCCFW with the symposium, who could have known how the financial landscape for the nation's college and career students would have changed in such a short period of time? I have to say that in this 1 year, we have seen so much, and we have done our best to respond to meet the needs of our community as best as possible, given the resources that we had available. And sometimes there's so much need that we tend to focus on what's left to do instead of taking a moment to celebrate all that has been done. In fact, last week I was meeting with a new community partner, and she was telling me about how passionate she was about mountain climbing, not just for the moment when she reaches the peak, but just stepping back, just pausing at various parts in the journey to turn around and look at the view from a different vantage point. So it's important for all of us, financial aid professionals, everyone who's involved in this financial education and wellness journey, to take a pause sometimes, not think so much about all the ground we have left to cover, but to look back and celebrate the achievements that have happened thus far. So I encourage you to take a moment, like Dr. Vincent said, show grace, give that grace to yourself. Take a moment, look back and celebrate all of those achievements and the things that you have accomplished thus far. We've heard just a sampling of the challenges that are faced by our campus-based professionals and community members, and I would like for us all to just take a moment to celebrate that we've made it through, celebrate all the milestones on this journey of adapting to unforeseen circumstances and still advancing collegiate financial wellness. At MCCFW, we have much to celebrate, and I just want to share with you before I go a glimpse of my view looking back at the climb this past year, and I want to do this with numbers. So I'll start with the number 6. There's 6 pillars of collegiate financial wellness identified in a vision for all of Maryland's college and career students. 13 is the number of virtual student loan clinics that we have hosted for free to help Marylanders navigate student loan repayment and prepare for financial success beyond it. 44, the number of campus-based professionals and community partners who attended our first statewide network meeting last fall to share information and explore timely issues related to financial wellness. 100 plus, that's the number of individual borrowers I've personally interacted with about their prospects and applications for public service loan forgiveness through the limited waiver. $6 million is the minimum amount of collective federal student loan debt for those borrowers who are hopeful and now in the pipeline applying for public service loan forgiveness. Lastly is countless. This is the number of lives impacted for the better because of the support that MCCFW has provided through events, coaching, content creation, and responses to queries about post-secondary education and finances. Believe me when I tell you there is so much more to come, but for right now, I want to thank each and every one of you for being present with me in this moment right now to celebrate the climb. Of course, this type of impact is not possible without support from an awesome team. So I would like to thank all of our speakers today. And I'd also like to thank the Cash Campaign of Maryland for serving as the fiscal sponsor of MCCFW. Again, thank the T. Rowe Price Foundation for their generous support, investing in MCCFW, helping to make today's event possible. The Woodside Foundation for their support as well as strategic advice along the way. The University System of Maryland, also MCCFW and Angela Sherman, I saw you today, and I thank you so much for your support. And I'd also like to thank the team at Adeo Advocacy for producing today's event. Last but certainly not least, I have to thank my family, my husband, Michael, my children, Lauren and Mikey, for teaching me so many lessons. But I'd also like to pause and thank my father, Ezel Silver Jr., for his constant support and willingness to invest in me and my dreams. On behalf of Team MCCFW, I thank you so much for joining us today for our 2nd annual virtual symposium. I hope that what you've heard today will stay with you as you work in your various organizations and institutions to advance the cause of collegiate financial wellness. Until next time, be well.